Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Menteri Rangba Kajala Conrad Sangma hene kasngi ulapli Paidbah ya Directorate of Educational Research and Training Annex Malki Shillong ha kajingdon nang jo Menteri Katanat Puli Puthi uba lakmen rumbui kakong ampari ningdo kabade ka MLA jong kani kathan additional Chief Secretary uba DP Watlang bat kiwei Habakran hakani kasngi nagalyang jong uba lakmen rumbui ulapan kan ma bahagi por baladap judan bakan ma ya DERT Barki kam kiba kalale nakabenta kabit kabiyang jogi kena pulir Henry datang hakini ki khendiat snem baka DERT kapaw nakadaw kino hikai ki haban pendap ya DLN baki Paidbah kisayo sngo syapang ga DERT ula ongru baka jingwan joga klam kalakta e puli puthi Henry gani kamkut Conrad ru dekiwei kilat kilenti nakalyang menteri Rangba Kajala Habakren hakani kasni ulong ga jala jungi kade ga jala ga baduna bril ladai nujor bat kiwi ki jala hakari bat kade ga kamram joman la uwei pa uwei nok shong shnong baudi ban no snyang nakabenta ka yo ka kot ha ga jala bat ban pet ke ga baki samla kila ban le hakini kisni banwan ulai thu baka thongjong ka sarkar ka long ba hakini ki shipho snem ki banwan ka jala kade ka wei na ki jala ki bakan dan ha ka top 10 hakari Ulang baka puli puthi kade kawe ka benta ka baka sarkar ka phai khmat wala buon ki jing e ki baka sarkar ka yakando la kade bat kino hikai ki skol bat kiwei
And we have a GDSDP of 4.79 billion. Now, I'm not here to compare another nation with us, but the point that I want to drive here is that we need to ensure that being a state with a lesser population compared to the rest of the other states in the country, the only way our state will move forward is to ensure that every individual is more productive than he or she is under normal circumstances. So we need to ensure that whatever we are able to do as individuals today, whatever our youth will be able to do in the coming days, we need to ensure that we are able to shape them and mold them in the best manner, so that the productivity and their contribution towards the economic growth of the state goes multifold. And this is coming from a very simple thought process which I have always been advocating. That we have to have a mission and we have to have a goal and a target with which we move forward. And my goal and the goal that I have set for the government is that we need to be among the top states in the country in the next 10 years. And I've been very specific that it has to be in the per capita GSDP and in the Sustainable Development Goals. In both aspects, we are almost at the bottom. But what I have strongly felt is that if there is a systematic way that we move forward, we have a scientific approach to the entire process. If we realize the factors that affect these different aspects of increasing our GSDP, reducing the overall fertility rate, increasing our different rankings in the SDGs, we will be able to move forward. Now, why I'm telling you all this is not to give you a big and a long lecture on the overall growth trajectory or the target or how our state should move forward. But I would like to give you the big picture. That's the reason why I'm giving you this.
When we talk about education department, many will not remember about the DRT and the role it plays. Except in the last few years, where the 2 years program for training of teachers, DLN, have been conducted. Many know only about school education, because there in school education, there are many things, and there are many constraints, many difficulties, and many shortcomings. But nobody ever remember about DRT. But I'm very glad that in the last many years, DRT has played a very important role in shaping the education system in the state so that the student of the state will be competitive with the student of the other state. Now we are venturing to the new era where the new education policy 2020 is being launched, and also the state education policy which we have adopted in the state and also implemented most of its program. But due to the coming of this new education policy, we have to see how the best of both of this policy could be given to the youth of the state, to the student of the community of the state, so that they will become the best. Now, in this era, we have seen that the pandemic has disrupted the learning process, disrupted the classroom, disrupted the education system.
We have 6 TTCs, that is Teachers Training Centers, where we have planned to upgrade during this period, that is within this program of supporting human capital. One is this one, the second one is in Rongkhon, it's called CTC Rongkhon, and 4 diets which were supposed to be upgraded a little bit through renovation and maintenance work. So the 4 diets in different locations have been completed. CTC Rongkhon is also completed, and this one is the big one which we have undertaken. The initial plan was to have BEd course over here, as I mentioned, along with CTC Rongkhon. CTC Rongkhon Intura has gone ahead with the application, but here we had to change the plans because in 2020 the new education policy came. And with the new education policy, a lot of additional activities have to be undertaken by the department. And the nodal agency for implementing the new education policy 2020 is this SCRT, which we have in other states. In our state, it's the DERT. And DERT, as the nodal agency, as the nodal department, has to undertake all these various activities. Many interventions are required by the nodal department. Therefore, this has come as a lifesaver for all of us, because without this facility, it wouldn't be possible for all of us to undertake all these interventions from the current campus in Ladakh. Therefore, we are fortunate and we are happy that it's being inaugurated today. The data that I have with me is that this building was sanctioned at a rate of 8.33 crores. It was started on the 17th of January 2018.
That was able to give hope to the so many individuals who were affected by COVID. And we must thank Mr. D.P. Wala and the DERT officials for allowing this facility to be able to take care of all those sick people who had lost so much hope during the pandemic. It is